back in the lab, back in the building. Coach put us back in the game, and we just gonna hop right in. So I'm talking to my brother, and he asked me, he said, Pariah, what is the best way to practice semen retention? What is the best mindset, mind state to have while going into a long streak of semen retention? He said the longest he's been able to go is 30 something days. He's never been able to actually go for more than 30 days. So I said, bet, I got you. Now, I've always been an advocate for stop tracking your days. Stop counting how many days you're going on NoFap or semen retention. Stop making days your milestone. Stop saying, oh, I'm going to go on semen retention for 30 days. Yeah. Or I'm going to practice NoFap for 2 months. And the reason I say that is because I can say, okay, I'm going to go on NoFap for 30 days. 30 days is 4 weeks and like 2 days. 4 weeks and 2 days. It's 30 days. Within them 4 weeks, I could have done nothing productive. I could have just avoided all social media and I could have been fine. But let's say I didn't hit the gym. I didn't really have nothing to gain from me not beating my meat. I did it. I gained some self-esteem, but what really was the big gain for me going 30 days? So now you hit 30 and you're going to do either two things. Once you hit your 30, you're going to relapse or you're going to shoot for even higher. But the moment you get faced with some type of adversity, most people relapse. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with going days. There's nothing wrong with saying, oh, I want to go 3 or 6 months without doing it. But the best way is to make it goal oriented. I'm not gonna beat my meat until I'm passing all my classes at least with an A. I'm not gonna have sex until I have $1,000 in my savings. I'm not gonna have sex until I finish me at least a book. I'm not gonna have sex until I set a new PR in the gym. It's about making it goal oriented. That way, for a fact, you don't want to do this until you accomplish this. So basically, you're making your journey goal oriented. You're not going to do this until you accomplish this. But once you accomplish this, you aim for higher. You aim for more. You keep shooting for the stars. And eventually, you're gonna have a chip on your shoulder. I can't afford to beat my meat. I'm not at where I need to be. I can't afford to be out here chasing women and going on dates and doing this, that, and the third because I'm not at where I need to be. Right? But of course, we human. A lot of the times we don't stick with the same mindset. A lot of the times we lose discipline. A lot of the times we lose sight. So that's why I say have a goal. Because when you just cruise with life and you just, I don't want to do it for 100 days. A lot of the times you're going to forget why you're doing it, what you're doing. And if you don't have nothing to lose, if you was to relapse from NoFap or semen retention, you're going to end up saying fuck it. Because there's no weight behind what you're doing. You're going to say, oh, I can go another 30 days, or I can restart. I can do it next month. Fuck it. You're going to develop a fucking mentality. Now, I don't expect you to go 1,000 days of semen retention. Because one, that's no sex. That's not releasing your energy dealing with sex. You can have a girlfriend, you can have a wife. I'm not telling you to go 10 years not having sex with your wife, not releasing nothing with your girlfriend or wife, or not dating for 10 years. Now, NoFap, that's a different story. I am going to put that expectation on you. You can leave your hands you can keep your hands off of yourself. But yeah, bro, I don't expect no one to be like Jesus and to never, ever, ever have sex or ever release again. But if you have something to actually lose from relapsing, because I notice when I relapse, I have bad karma, I have bad luck. It seems like God or life likes to discipline me every time I would relapse, or not even just relapse, but release my seed. In general, from masturbation to sex, every time I would release, negative things will happen, bad karma will happen, and then it will mess with my mental, my physical, my spiritual, my financial, anything could go wrong. Anything could go left once I release seed. So me, I'm like, look, I can afford to keep having bad luck, bro. I can't afford. And I notice when I go on longer streaks, life gets better. I manifest things more. I attract positive things. I attract positive people. So I got too much to lose. And I have everything to gain. Like I said, once you get that chip on your shoulder, all the other noise and bullshit, you ain't even want to deal with. Because you better than it. You're better than. With that being said, though, it's not rocket science, man. Have a goal. Have things to accomplish. Have a purpose and a passion. Find something you love. Find something you enjoy, and use semen retention and NoFap as a tool. Use it as a tool to help you have more energy, to take that sexual energy and turn it into whatever you need it to do. You know, into sports, into football, into MMA, into something, into running, some push-ups. But with that being said, quit running from your journey. Quit running from your destiny. You watch this video, so you know you're supposed to be on your P's and Q's when it comes to NoFap and semen retention. I'm gonna close it off like this. Anything you do without purpose, you're bound to fail. And anything you do without passion, you're not going to do it for long. You're gonna be inconsistent. And the moment you get bored, that's when old habits come knocking back. With that being said, though, stay focused, stay dedicated, keep God first, and remember, goal-orient yourself. Make your life goal-oriented, bro. You have too much to lose. You have a lot to gain from semen retention. You have a lot to gain from NoFap. A lot of self-discipline you can gain. A lot of self-improvement you can gain. A lot of muscle you can gain. A lot of insight, a lot of wisdom, a lot of character development you can gain. I don't understand how it's just so hard to keep your dick to yourself for about 30-some days, for more than 5 weeks. But with that being said, though, my name is Pariah in the building. And